Can the United States of America be the dominant force in world soccer, having both USA men's national team and USA women's national team winning World Cups, the MLS and NWSL being the best leagues in the world? And the answer is yes, they can. It is a possibility. However, I get a lot of people who just really don't agree and don't like that, especially people like this. Yeah, not a chance. Anyone who thinks so is just reeking of American exceptionalism, which basically what he's saying is he thinks the only way you could even find it plausible that the United States of America could be a power in world soccer is if you just have this irrational American exceptionalism, thinking America's inherently better than everyone else in the world. However, that's not what I'm doing at all. I'm actually making a rational argument based on the resources that the United States of America has compared to the rest of the world. Not to mention, I have opened up parts that are going to be challenging for the USA to do these things. You guys just assert it's not so and then claim victory. And you know what that is? It's American exceptionalism. It is just negative American exceptionalism because you can't stand the idea that America could ever be good at something, especially soccer. The truth is that what makes any country good at anything, be it soccer, sports, or anything else, is resources. And America has a lot more resources than the overwhelming majority of the world. We have a very large population with over 330 million people. We have the strongest economy in the world, and we invest in sports more than any other country in the world. And there's a reason why. We are the top country when it comes to Olympic medals, both gold medals and total medals. USA is the best sporting country in the world. It's just we haven't fully applied that to soccer yet. But why hasn't the USA done it with soccer yet? Well, we actually have. We have 4 World Cups and 5 gold medals with USA women's national team. So we've already done it on the women's side. Now, why haven't we done it on the men's side? Well, the answer's simple. Soccer in America is still a niche sport. It is the 4th most popular sport in America, and only 7% of Americans consider soccer their favorite sport. So when it comes to the athletes playing sports in America, soccer's at best only getting our 4th choice athletes. But that's going to change, and here's why. When we look at polls of Americans for their most popular sport, it's the older generations that still like football and baseball. The youngest Americans actually like soccer and basketball more than both football and baseball. So, as they grow up and get older, soccer is going to be more of a mainstream sport. We're going to start getting more of that 2nd and 3rd choice athletes, but also some of those 1st choice athletes. But then we have to factor in the 2026 World Cup. There will be a huge spike in interest in soccer because of the World Cup. In 1994, we saw a huge spike, which eventually created the MLS as we know it. And now, the MLS is a top 10 league in the world. Think about how a similar spike in popularity could now take the MLS into the top 5, if not rivaling the English Premier League. Facts are, is with the resources the United States has, if the public interest is there, it will most likely happen. Now, you can make an argument that the public will never fully embrace soccer here in America, but I think that's unlikely. For one, if Americans never fully embrace soccer, it suggests something about the sport itself. I personally find soccer to be the greatest sport on earth. So the idea that it could never fully take hold in America seems highly unlikely. I think a more likely explanation is you really don't want it to happen because you're scared we could dominate another sport over you.